Rats, they're arguably one of the most hated animals across the world. And it's easy to see why when you consider their reputation for carrying deadly diseases and being generally just gross. But these little rodents might be more fascinating than you think. In experiments, rats were able to remember mazes and then use that knowledge to find food. Rats are very vocal creatures, though you may not have noticed it since they tend to be most active at night when we humans are sleeping. Their skeletal structure allows them to move with ease in tight spaces, making them excellent escape artists. But they're not just good at escaping, they're also good at climbing and jumping. Rats can jump over 20 times their height and climb almost vertical surfaces with ease. They also have excellent balance and can navigate complex obstacle courses with ease. These skills allow them to forage for food in hard-to-reach places and escape from predators. But it also means that they can be a lot of fun to watch as they scamper around their environment. If you ever get the chance to see a rat in its natural environment, you'll be amazed at how graceful and nimble it is. Rats communicate with each other through a variety of squeaks, whistles, and barks. They can adapt to a wide range of environments and can thrive in both rural and urban areas. From their intelligence to their agility, there's a lot to admire about these little rodents. So the next time you see a rat, take a moment to appreciate the amazing creature that it is. Do you think rats are fascinating, or are they just gross? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun animal videos. See you next time. In fact, they read one of the most widespread species in the world and can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Rats are also known to be highly adaptable to different climates and can survive in both hot and cold environments. They can also change their behavior depending on the environment they're in. For example, rats that live in areas with lots of cars will be less afraid of cars than rats that live in quieter areas. Rats are also highly adaptable when it comes to their diet and can eat almost anything. This adaptability has helped them survive and thrive in a variety of environments. It also means that they can be a lot of fun to feed as they are not picky eaters and will try almost anything. Just be sure to avoid feeding them anything toxic or dangerous. Each sound has a different meaning, and the rats can use them to convey information about potential predators, the location of food, or even their own needs, such as needing to go to the bathroom. Rats can even tell the difference between the calls of other rats and the calls of predators, such as cats and dogs. And rats are not only good at communicating with each other, but also with humans. Rats can learn to associate certain human words with certain objects or actions. For example, a rat could learn that the word treat means that it's mealtime. It could also learn to recognize its name and respond to it. Some rats have even learned to understand the names of objects in their environment and can retrieve specific objects when asked. So rats aren't as dumb as people think. They can learn a lot. And they can even communicate with us in some ways. Some scientists even believe that rats have something akin to a GPS system in their brains, allowing them to keep track of where they are at all times. This ability helps the rats navigate through complex environments, find their way back to their colony, and avoid predators. It also means that rats can remember the face of the person who is feeding them, showing that they can distinguish between different humans. Now, while this is useful for finding food, it also means that if a rat finds your face, you better watch out for a bite because rats can hold grudges. If a rat feels threatened by a human, it may not forget that person's face for up to a year. That's why it's important to be gentle with rats and earn their trust so that they do and hold a grudge against you. So here are 5 surprising facts about rats that will hopefully make you like them a little bit more. No. 1. They're social creatures. Rats don't like to be alone. They're social creatures who live in groups called colonies. Just like humans, each rat has its own distinct personality. And although there's typically one dominant male in a colony, the rats don't really have an elaborate hierarchy like some other social animals. Rats can recognize themselves in the mirror, which is a sign of self-awareness and further proof that they have distinct personalities. In some cases, rats have even been known to develop affection towards their caretakers. So while they may look scary, if you spend enough time with a rat, it may just warm up to you. Number 2, they have great memories. Rats have excellent spatial memory. No. 3, they're good at communicating. 4, they have amazing agility. Rats are incredibly agile creatures and can squeeze through tiny spaces that seem impossible. No. 5, They're highly adaptable. Rats are known to be survivors. Rats may be considered pests by many, but they're actually fascinating creatures with a lot to offer the world.